Hi everyone, this is Megan with AboveRubyStudio.com. Thank you so much for joining me today as I show you some fun things with my Gypsy and my Cricut expression. I have my Gypsy here all ready to go, and I have some red vinyl that is rolled out on my 12 by 24 cutting mat. We are going to make some wall vinyl for my church's nursery to hang up and have some fun with. I wanted to show you this using the Gypsy. We are getting ready to launch the new DVD, Gypsy A to Z, which I know many are very excited about, and I just wanted to start showing a little bit more with my Gypsy on video here. I use my Gypsy all the time, literally all the time. I am using it to create things with my Cricut. When I can't be right by my Cricut, I can just create with my kids. Um, it doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing, I have my Gypsy, so it's really great. I also want to show you this thing on my finger. This is called a Tipsy, and it's a great little accessory to keep the stylus, hands-free and everything. You're not having to grip it, and you can just kind of work with it as you go. So I really just want to have fun with you, and let's get started cutting out this red vinyl and showing you what we're going to do with it. So turn my Gypsy on. I'm going to go ahead and press the Cricut head, the Cricut application. It's going to load that up for me, and it takes just a minute. And then opening. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up a project because I already had started it and designed this previously. So I can just go to my open menu and scroll down and find where I have it saved. I have it saved as Church Nursery because that's what it is for. And it's the verse, all things bright and beautiful, or it's the poem I should say. All creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. And I did this on several pages. So I'm going to show you how to cut them out on multiple pages and how everything is going to work. It's very simple. I use the Plantin Schoolbook cartridge for the base font on the tall ball setting, and then for keywords like Lord God and a few other words in here, I used the Stone Script font and I welded them together, and it's very, very simple. So you can see this here, and we're going to go to the next page, and you can see there's the word beautiful and wonderful. They're in the Stone Script font. And the third page, I just kind of spread everything out. Has the rest of my wording and everything on there, and all of my letters are at 2 3/4 inches, and I just sized everything accordingly and lined it up. And now I can go ahead and press cut. It's a little X-Acto knife here on my basics screen, and that's going to come up in a second. It takes a little bit with the welded letters and the 3 pages and everything. Or I didn't press it all the way. Yeah, I guess I didn't press it all the way. There we go. Now it's thinking. You can see here in the little LCD screen on your Cricut, it says USB is active, so that's how you know it's connected and things are working and the Gypsy's talking to your Cricut. Now I'm going to go ahead and I can load my mat from the screen here. It shows you the little load mat button, and I'm just going to move my Cricut back so that I can get everything, because this is a really long mat, the 12 by 24 sheet of vinyl. It's beautiful red color. It's going to look perfect on the nursery. I'm going to go ahead and put some tension between the roller and mat, and I'm just going to set this here. I'm going to hit load mat, and I'm going to lift it up right away so that it pushes through. There you go. And now we're ready to cut. We just have to press the little X-Acto knife. There's a little multi-cut screen. You can change if you want it to cut through multiple times or not. And you have to change the blade depth and the pressure. I have that set based on the Cricut cutting guide for the kissed cut settings. And you can get the Cricut cutting guide at AboveRubyStudio.com. There's a free version. And we are about to have, well, there's a spiral bound version available at Hallmark Scrapbooking and CraftyCorner.com. You can get a copy of those. It looks just like this, and you can see the settings for vinyl for kissed cut or for your regular cut settings are right here. And like I said, it's available to you for free at Above Ruby Studio. You just have to print it out itself. So it's a very handy tool to have. So for Kiss Cut, we want that so that we can transfer everything. We are going to have it on basic setting, regular blade. We'll have the blade depth on 3 and the pressure on 2 to 3 and the speed on 2. Now the Gypsy controls the speed for us, so we just have to worry about the blade depth and the pressure. Gypsy should take control of everything else for us. So we'll go ahead and change our settings accordingly, and then we'll be ready to just go ahead and press the cut button right on the Gypsy, and it's going to give us a great warning asking us to remember to check those blade depths and everything, which is a very handy tool when it comes to the Gypsy, because it thinks for you and reminds you to do what you're supposed to do, which I love. So now we're ready to cut, and it's cutting away, and I'll show you what comes next. Okay, it now says cutting complete. What do you want to do? And you can either unload the mat, add to the design, or return to the design. So we're going to be finished with this. We don't really need to do anything else to it. We have the mat pretty filled up. So we're just going to hit unload mat, and that's going to just feed it back out for us. And we can grab that and we can load in our second and third pages. What I'm going to do is just take off the top sheet of the vinyl, all the excess, so that you can kind of get a good feel for what this design actually looks like on the 12 by 24 cutting mat instead of just the little Gypsy screen. So we'll just start peeling that corner up, and if I can get it. Okay, come on. Here it comes. There we go. We'll just peel that off carefully and slowly so that we don't rip any of the letters. Vinyl is very delicate, and you just want to be very careful as you peel things up and weed things out. I'm not going to weed out every last little element here for you this very moment. I just want to show you what it looks like. Then you can put your transfer tape, or I like to use blue painter's tape actually for my lettering, and just place it right onto the wall. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this for you because this is taking me a little bit to get peeled up, and then show you what it looks like in one moment. Alright, so now the only thing left to do is go back and on my Gypsy select the second and third page and repeat the same steps with the cutting. It's very easy to do. And then I'll just take some transfer tape or blue painter's tape and put it on the wall at my church nursery. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a few things and had some fun with vinyl with me and the Gypsy. More to come very soon, so stay tuned to Above Ruby Studio. Thanks!